So yeah, let's just roll, mate. So DJ Ride, we have Beautiful Princess.
From me heart to my beautiful princess. Whoa, whoa. Bring stress. Every day you show me something truly blessed. Yo, you hold me down when the road get rough. When me feel low, your love lift me up. Enough girl pretty but your different style. You make me want settle down all the while. From me I give you the love you deserve. Every action show say you know your worth. From your stepping at the place, girl, everybody notice you shine bright naturally. Never need no practice. Beautiful princess. Me I treat you like royalty. Nothing less, beautiful princess. Crown by your head, you stand above the rest. Beautiful princess. Every man wish we find a love like this. Beautiful princess. When you're whining at the club, everybody sing this. Princess, beautiful princess. Princess, beautiful princess. Hands up. Light up the place, beautiful princess. You cook with love, you comfort me soul. Always got my back, you make me feel whole. Wife material, everybody know. Real queen energy, everywhere you go. Respect me hustle and me respect you too. That's the reason why me loyal and true. No relationship fade and disappear, but me see forever whenever you're near. You're not switch up, you're not play pretend. More than a lover, you are my best friend. So me I celebrate you every day. Tell the whole world what me heart wants say. Beautiful princess, me I treat you like royalty, nothing less. Beautiful princess, crown by your head, you stand above the rest. Beautiful princess, everybody wish we find a love like this. Beautiful princess, when you're whining at the club, everybody sing this. From the dance hall straight to the daylight, still me love you same way every night. No matter where your life carry we go, you are the one for me. Everybody know. Whoa, whoa, princess, beautiful princess. Yeah. Beautiful princess, me I treat you like royalty, nothing less. Beautiful princess, crown by your head, you stand above the rest. Beautiful princess, from the front to the back, let the crowd confess. Beautiful princess, forever and ever you are me. Beautiful princess, princess, beautiful princess. Yeah, forever my beautiful princess.
What's up, y'all? This is Batman Trooping Up Bass Duncan.
Yes.
Dap it up.
So nice little vibe there from Ride. He always comes in correct, you know what I mean? But we've got to say, and it's a shame that he's not here, because today there's a little bit more feedback that needs to be given than normal. The beat's absolutely smacking hard, but that's one of the problems. Overall, it feels a bit pushed. Do you know what I mean? The track just feels a bit pushed. So yeah, it's either in the the mixdown stage where he's probably grouped all the drums or the percussion together, and then he's like done this clip to zero, which everybody's still doing and raving about to this day. But yeah, it just feels a bit push.
When me feel low, your love lift me up. Enough girl
There's a lot of stereo bass as well, so we'll just quickly have a listen to that. Here. See, that's tidied that up. Just a high pass in the sides. Look, it's going as far down as 50 hertz, you know what I mean?
your love lift me up. Enough girl pretty but your different style. You make me.
So I was having this interesting conversation with some people that like to use analyzers. As you can tell, well, yes, you use your ears, and your ears are your best friend, but also your ears are your worst enemy, all that bollocks. But the thing is, I'm a very visual guy as well. I also like to use visuals because when you've been rocking the studio for like 6 to 8 hours, your ears can play tricks on you. So sometimes having these visual guides can make you question or make you work faster, when you are in the mixdown or when you're doing stuff. So, like, for example, like, I was speaking to this guy and he was like, oh, I've been reading in these Reddit posts and all that lot. A lot of people are using Vision. So this is a plugin called Vision 4X by Nausea. It's been out for a number of years now, but I bought it when it very, very first come out, and it was like a early bird price. I don't know how much it is now, but it could be quite expensive now. I do like it. It's great. You can move it around and use it for different things, but I tell you, to be honest, I prefer mini meters. This one at the bottom here on the bottom left, I prefer mini meters over 4X. But what I do like about 4X is that you do have these like references. So you've got like acoustic, ambient, D&B deep, D&B hard, D&B jungle, hip hop, blah 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 blah. And apparently a lot of people do use this as their go-to, in terms of if it's within this, it works. And as you can see, like, this is my own one. This is the DAPS 2. This is my own one where, again, I don't try and bend or push things into that. Because in the end of the day, if you've got a tune and it has no hi-hats or it's got no top end, as in top end elements, the last thing you want to do is boost all the top end because the meters are showing that there's no top end. That's my point. Like, if it's got no high end energy, then you can't force it to have high end energy. If there's no hi-hats, if there's no top end smack on the snare or whatever. So,
From me, I give you the love.
you're just using this as a guide. So look, it's sitting quite well within this and on this one.
From me, I give you the love you deserve. Every action show say you know your worth.
But as I say, the kick is pushing out of this, the top end is pushing out here.
From me, I give you the love you deserve. Every action show say.
So what's that? Does that mean the kick's too loud? Maybe.
From me, I give you the love you deserve. Every action show say.
But other than that, I think if he was to bring the kick back a bit, have less like drive or clipping on the percussion, that would sound way better. That would sound much, much better. I think that would work nicer. So vocals are nice, everything's nice. It just feels too pushed, you know what I mean? So back that off. It can go louder because it's not like hitting extreme levels. So there's something along the line that's bottlenecking before you actually get in the overall loudness. So that's my 2 pence on that, my selector. Right, we got a new entry here, track called Slew Them by Xover D&B. So if you're watching, mate, if you're in the wings, this is you, mate. If you are in the wings, just give us a sign, give us a shout. It's always nice to have new material on the show. Check this.
Someone get slain, 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 slain. Slew them. Slew them.
we get a little limiter on that, bring it up, mate. Feels a little low. A lot of stereo bass. You can see it happening here, look. A lot of bass.
Slew them.
Right, my selectors, DJs. So there's quite a lot going off with that particular one there. Oh, there they are. If you're late to the party on that one. So in that particular tune, there was quite a lot of stuff going off. Hang on, what's going on here? And I don't know if you noticed it, but like sometimes when those higher basses come up, it sounded like the whole tune got pushed down in volume. And I just think like there's obviously a compressor or there's some sort of limiter on the output. I mean the track is brick walled, but it's not brick walled completely because obviously we had to put a limiter on at the end. But the main problem with this is the inconsistency of the bass control. It's like there's like loads of bass happening in parts, could be some like bass overlaps or something, but then there's parts where like the level of it just fucking shoots right up. And it pushes the whole tune down because of the limiter or something that's being applied. And it's definitely not the limiter here, you know what I mean? Look. See, it still seems nice and calm. There's a hell of a lot of stereo bass. So I've tidied it up by using this sides high pass. So See, like that sound there, that whoa, 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 like again, everything just needs reining in, controlling. So yes, it does increase in volume, but it needs like compression on it to hold that sound from overtaking. I'm gonna try and find that bit where there's like a high bass.
Slew them.
There we go. So I mean, it's a nice tune. It's moving. It's definitely got like a flow. See, the bass is there. I can hear it pushing the volume down of the track. So the thing is, where is that high bass? And that's because we've got the multiband pushing it down like as much as like minus 8 dBs. Look. You know, that's just to get the track under control. So, you know, in a case of where if this got sent in for mastering, you would have to literally say, you know, this is not quite there yet. I need you to go back to the mix. I need you to do X, Y, and Z in order to get it across the line. And then it can be mastered, because if this was the only copy in the world, you know, it would have to be a mix fix. Do you know what I mean? Within the master, and that ain't mastering. That isn't the intentions of mastering. Do you know what I mean? So although the vibe's there, elements are there, it's more to do with the mix on this. The mix needs to be a bit more controlled. It, like going back to Ride's tune, I said it's been pushed too hard, like it's too crunchy. This is like under processed in terms of the kick and the bass are fighting. The bass has certain notes where it's just jumping out the box. We're having to compress the low end from about 120, 150 hertz and down by minus 8 dBs. Do you know what I mean? So SRS there showing the sign of approval. You know what I mean? Okay, so we move on, and this is another new one, and by the looks of it, this is also a pre-master of some sort. So what we'll do is we'll just remove all this crap, and we'll pop a limiter on this as well, just so we can bring the level up. And this might be a nice tune. You might like this one, SRS. You know what I mean? So this one, this was actually submitted for signing, but at the same time they said, like, you know, it ain't signed. If you would like to sign it, you can do. This is just a whip. It's an idea. So this is actually by a really well-known garage producer, but he dabbles in jungle and bits and pieces like that because he just loves it. He kind of grew up on it. But I won't say his name, but his name is within garage. So this track is called Ja Is Coming by The Hidden One. Check this, man. This is very good. My only gripe is not to use the vocal, because it just reminds me of Dillinger and stuff. It's been done to death, so. Or is he though? That's the thing. Hey. Come on.
With that, dap it up.
And again, this was all Akai, mate, all Akai. I believe the S3000 and 950 into a Mackie desk. So a bit of mixed perception there. I think the initial idea of the tune is cool, but it feels a bit repetitive, and it doesn't sort of I don't know, it doesn't change gear. The parts that I do like is the breakdown, this stuff here. Sorry, all this. I love this. I don't know what it is, but I love sampling things which like have like a rhythm to it, but not so much that it's weird. But it has like these have got like that, like those clicks to it and some sort of percussion, and it's got the melody or the rose dun dun dun. But when you pitch it down, it goes dun dun dun, and then those clicks are slower, dun 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 dun. But I'll play it again. So those like background percussion noises is part of the sample, and he's pitching it up, pitching it down for obviously a riff, like a melody, but it's how that changes as well. I love that sort of shit. Like it just, like for example, a tune that I did it with was a New Fashion. So there's a track that I did, it came out on Locked Up Music, and it was a track called New Fashion. In the second half of the tune, I just took this house tune, and it's got like this lovely pad, but it's got like all this arpeggiate to it. So like there was a pad, like really lovely pad. I fucking loved it. You know, sometimes when you hear something and you kind of like you're blind to what else is happening, you're just focusing on that one sound, but yet there's other sounds happening in the background. There's like this and because I pitched it right down, it was like did, and when like it changed key, it was like did, and it was like in the background with the tune. It messed with your head. But yeah, man, it's I like that sort of shit where it's like the drums go up, they go down, and everything's not in time, everything's not like bang on, if that makes sense. But like I say, I like the Amon, I like the Rusty Amon. It needs a lot of top end on it though. Like the Amon needs, the sample. Exactly, Neil. Like there's some sample culture, mate. Do you know what I mean? So the Amon needs more top end, but it also needs more stuff happening. It needs more like it needs another loop to help progress, change the speed. Yes, Wenlock. What we're saying, DJ. So Okay, so he's got the other break there, yeah? He's got that Lynn Collins break there. Is it the Lynn Collins? And then... And that's it. That's the other thing I was going to say. The warp. It's just a bit done, isn't it? Like, you know, there's only so many warps you can have. So I'd rather it just be like, don't know, dutty bass. You know what I mean? Some dut. Yes, Dom's what we're saying, my DJ. So there you have it, peeps. Again, I don't know what's happening today. I don't know if it's because my mic's like really loud or my headphones are loud, but just let me know if there's any weird bleed happening or some weirdness, because I'm sitting way far back from my mic to what I normally am, and it just sounds really loud to me. So let me know if let's have a look. Hello. See, there you go, mate. You know what I mean? I don't know. You have to let me know. I can just turn it down, but I'll turn it down a bit. Right, stepping in, another new person. So guys, if you've only just joined us, we've had a couple of new tracks from people. X Over, The Hidden One, and now we've got a track. Oh, this is Ionosphere. It's because whenever you put it as Brett, it always makes me like go, oh, who's this? But yeah, is that like some alias? Or are you just going as your real name? Do you know what I mean? So this is Amber Horizon. Check this. So, mate, let me know again, as always. Was this on the way to work? Was this while you was on the crapper, or what? Because again, man's just fucking he's smacking it right now. So, check this. I tell you what, right, it can't have been a rainy day, because this is like some god damn, gotta go work again, you know, one of them ones. Ooh, stereo bass, mate, another one, third one of the show, mate. Stereo bass seems to be a big thing. Is there a weird video online or something? Interesting. Vocals a bit loud there. Pure vibing. Change it to deep D&B, because this is deep. This is a deep tune. Pure rubber dub, mate. Rubber dubber. And rhythms, you know what time it is, mate. We're bussing the Adio. For those that know me, Can't really see it, but yes, my DJ. So, mate, honestly, man, again, there's only a couple of things in this, and that is the stereo bass need to dial that back because there's too much stereo sub, like below about 100 hertz. There's quite a lot going on down there. And other than that, mate, I think that was about it. Oh yeah, there's something. Oh yeah, that vocal, that gated vocal, that just needs to come in a bit in volume. Again, I don't know what degree or level you've got of control here, but the bass is fine where it is, but there's bits again where it just sort of peaks out. This can be controlled sort of like in mastering, but it'll just be good to sort of get it controlled within the mix so that there's not a lot of dynamics in the bass. Like the bass needs to be pretty solid, you know what I mean? It can't be like, for example, +5 and then -5 and then +1 and then -1 then +5, and it needs to be more consistent in the same area in the sub. And you can see here, look, it's going up and up and up and up. It's lovely, the use of those Rhodes, the pads, everything. I really like it, mate. But I brought up Mixvolt. So for those that probably don't know this is a brand new plugin, and I'm allowed to show it now. This is something that we've been beta testing for mastering the mix for the last week or two, and they emailed me today saying, oh, here's a early bird, so show it off, give people the affiliation link. So yeah, so this is the Mixvolt, right? And if anybody knows about mastering the mix room or bass room, they'll be quite at home with this, because this is mix room and bass room all in one. Basically, right, this is an EQ, but it's with fixed parameters, so you can't like sweep and move around like a traditional EQ. This is more like, do I want more top end? Okay, so we'll add more top end. Do I want less bass? Okay, we'll reduce the bass. There's none of this, you know, surgical precision. You can get like really tight with this because you've got broad, balanced, detailed and bass. So when you click on bass, it just gives you 5 points like all around the bass area, which is fantastic. But you've also got this like AI learning thing, so it'll listen to your tune and it'll go, oh, I think you should do this. But it's not just that. You've got a mix, bass, drums, music, vocals, hip, and then you've got like your type of music, electronic, hip hop, metal, modern rock, blah blah blah. Yeah, you got quite a few bits there, and then it does its thing, and then you can do your thing with it. So again, at the moment, peep, that plugin is quite cheap, and I can give you an affiliation link. So if you use the link, you'll get a discount. And this is their other one, the Stereo Volt. I absolutely love this. Like, honestly, not trying to blow any smoke, but this is fucking awesome for sorting out stereo imaging, adding better imaging. Like, you know how we spoke on the show many times about oh, it sounds like you've used Stereoizer from Ozone, or you've you know, it's got this flutter, this flange, it's got all this weirdness happening, right? This plugin gives you the width, it gives you all that shit, but without all the compromises of like weird flangey sound, that flutter sound, that all that crap. You know, you'd have to demo it to like it, but this here is like an EQ, yeah. So you got like, you can make the image wider or more narrow. You know, for example, look, see how that's gone to the red? We can like pull that in, see? And we can make that wider, but let's just play it in sides and go, okay, so that's what we've got to deal with, but maybe you wanted some extra bits, so you can turn this parameter on and see what I'm saying. Let's say like we bypass it now, look, there you go, put it back on, So we brought out some of the drums, we've reduced that stereo sub, and we're just dealing with some of the hats. But you got loads as well. You can be creative. You got this panorama thing, this whip thing. Honestly, mate, there's loads of things you can do with it. Just really, in a really quick way to tidy up the stereo image if needed. I use it a lot, mate. You know, when tracks got sent in, I get it to listen to it, and I'm like, flipping hell, that's just tidied that up so quick. Yes, mate, you sent me a WAV. So yeah, hopefully that helped, mate. Like I say, what I'll do probably tomorrow or something is I'll drop some of these affiliation links in if anybody does fancy having a look at these plugins, because they're fantastic. One plugin that I did get and I think is crazy, and right now, people, it's €9. It's €9. Is this. So if anyone's into AP mastering, like, I'm a big fan of the channel AP Mastering on YouTube. He just tells it as it is. Like, trust me, he will just, he basically just tells it as it is. That's all I can say. So if you search up AP Mastering on YouTube, he's got some incredible videos to do with compressors, EQs, as in like the reality of plugins going, like, oh yeah, buy this because it does that. And then he's like, well, I've just made a plugin for free and I've made it do the same thing. And he proves it by doing these null tests. And a null test is where you don't hear the difference. And honestly, mate, he's made these other plugins, which he's just very clever guy with what he does, right? Now, there's a lot of people that follow a guy called Streaky, yeah? And there's actually a video circulating at the moment of Streaky where he turns around and goes, if you haven't got any outboard gear or you haven't got any hardware stuff, then just run your audio through a cable and that will give you the juice that you need. Now, this is escalated and gone round and round and round, and people are going, the fuck are you on about, Streaky? Like, running it through a cable is going to make no difference, yeah? So in this plugin, he's got like one of these cables. So this is the this is the connection type, and it's called Juicy XLR, because Streaky claims that just running it through an XLR, it gives you juice, it gives you that analog juice, and it's a load of bullshit. So you've got that, you've got a magic banana, and you've got a piece of toast. But this is my point, the guy is just crazy. Like, he's just done this as like as a not as a joke, but as a nod to say, you know, you guys are fucking taking the piss. So this plugin is crazy, mate. So like, you've got tube saturation, you've got diode, you got op amp. See how the waveform changes, look. Yeah. So you got transformers, you got folds. Honestly, like, so let's go transform on the top and then transform on the bottom, and then like you can have your input stage, your output stage, and you can change the cue point, and it's just crazy how you can manipulate the sound with this. I'll probably just reset it because you're gonna sound crazy, man. Right, we'll get into that Class A in a minute, but for now we're gonna be checking out Drill OG. Where is Drill OG anyway? The Streaky or the Scottish guy? I think AP Mastering. He's English guy, but I think he lives in Cyprus now, from what he was telling me. So yeah, I was just having a bit of a chat with him online. Hey, someone's here, mate. Someone's up my front door, but we've got a show to run, so check it out. Drill OG. My days, that was pretty short, mate. You know what? Normally, Drillo G comes in and smacks your knee off with a kick. You know what I mean? It kicks your eyeballs off. But this tune doesn't seem to have a kick. Show go see, yes, my selector. I hope you're right, mate. Welcome in. So, yeah, Drillo G, what's going on, mate? I mean, where is Drillo G? Is he on holiday as well? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Where's the kick? Maybe it hasn't got a kick. So, I don't know. But it doesn't feel as pushed as normal. You know, as I say, his kicks normally is the one that, you know, punches you in the face. The kick might be the 808, but you know what I mean? There's no backbone that he normally adds. Everything we've ever heard from Drillo G is pure like kick off the door. You know what I mean? The pure rolling, he's laid back on that one. He must have been smoking some proper grade inside when he was on that one. But other than that, like, the mix on it is nice. I've put it in trap in this sort of algorithm here. It's quite close. He's done well, mate. He's done really well on that. It sounds really controlled. Everything sounds nice. He just needs a vocal on it now. Or just, as I say, mate, a little kick. Just to help his, you know, feel a groove. Right, so I heard this one on Saturday. There's a little sample that tickled my ear, and I was like, I know that, I recognise that. So this is from Man Like Jungle Rhythms. Here he is, here's Ride. Oh my days, Ride live and direct on holiday, mate. Do you know what I mean? How's things, my DJ? Unfortunately, you know how we roll. We play your tune first to get the hype, to get in the groove, mate. So, you know, you've missed that one, mate. But listen up. This is Man Like Jungle Rhythms, yeah? Track called G-Town Gangsta. Because we always call him the G-Town Gangsta. Check this out. You get me? Stepping up, stepping in. You know. Oh my God. Wenlock's called it. Wenlock has called it. Oh my days. There it was. Wenlock called it. So I don't know if you noticed it, but stepping up, stepping in. Man Like Jungle Rhythms, you know. Took a little snippet from a previous show. I love it when that sort of shit happens. But yeah, the only thing I will say is just put something on the voice, mate. Put something on the vocal sample, do you know what I mean? Comes out like Adio. Yeah. Wet it up, mate. Wet it up. Get some lube on it, do you know what I mean? Nah, the intro's cool, man. Stepping up and stepping in. Grant from Grant. This is nice here, man. So there it is, mate. You know what, Rhythms, yeah? This bit, see how you've broken it down? That's nice. This is nice. See, all of that is lovely, mate. You know. That could be the intro, do you know what I mean? Like, because straight off the bat, it sets... like the feel, it sets the momentum of the tune. Quite moody. Because that works really well. Like that you know, sample, the horn sample with those Rhodes and everything works really, really well. So definitely definitely a rejig, I think. But other than that, all the elements are there again, mate. Feels a little bit pushed. We've not put anything on it, like as in what do we put on this here? Oh yeah, I was just dipping a little bit of the lower mids just to sort of help pull back those drums. But other than that, mate, like, yeah, I just think if you revisited it and just maybe give it a little rejig, but just pull it back a little bit. Was you like, because I'm guessing you made this on the Akai, and did you push the Akai, like, you know, into the red? Because it's got a nice sound to it, but obviously it just feels a little bit stressed on that 808. And if you go to this bit here, so you see, like with the vocals and that 808, it kind of breaks up. It's all crackly. Look, we'll turn it down, and it's still doing it, like. Yeah, okay, so it's clipped on. Okay. Either way, mate, that's, I mean, even the man from Del Monte said, like, he likes this. So, you know, if SRS is liking it, then... So, yes, mate, absolutely wicked and bad there. We've got another one. Well, yeah, if you got a clean version, mate, always send it over, you know, after the show. But it's always good to have them pumped up so that we ain't got to drop limiters and stuff on it. Do you know what I mean? But right, so this next one is called Gundan. So not Gun Down, it's Gundan, and it's by, I believe it's by Fibre and Nuisance. Again, this was another one. This because Rhythms, you put like big up the Del Monte, man. Oh gosh, see, if you get the approval, if you get that sealed approval from SRS, you know that's the one. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so this is from Fibre and Nuisance, yeah, track called Gundan. Now I'll tell you straight away that this is already hot. Like, literally the overall finish of this is crunchy. And I said to him, look, it's distorting, man. Like, I want to play it, but it just feels a bit crunchy. Can you not send me like a cleaner mix? And he says, I can't, because the final project is with Nuisance, and he's on holiday at the moment. So I was like, oh, I'll just play it anyway, because everyone will get an idea. But I thought I'd let you know now before you all say, well, it's all crunchy, it's distorting, man. So yeah, it's this one's hot Gundan, like London. Where is London anyway? Some Bounty Killer. type fibre on this one. Hold tight nuisance on this. Nice. See, I'm sorry guys, but SRS ain't feeling the B line. See what I mean? You know how that goes already. So there it is, Fibre and Nuisance Gundan. Yeah, so I think this is definitely different, man. I like elements. SRS is not feeling the bass line. I think the overall track needs another look at in the mix, because it was around 200 to 400 hertz. Like, that B line was sort of pushing out too much, and there's a lot of stereo bass in there as well. But the thing is, it's like, I like it. There's something about it where I don't know if it's Bounty Killer's vocals just like go on too much. I don't know. Yes, Kruger. Big ups. See, look, the B-line switches up there. So let's just like, there is one bit which I was like, oh, you know what? That kind of works. Yeah, Bounty's vocals also needs a lot of top end, but you know, to me they just feel a bit MP3 wishy-washy. Then again, the whole tune's an MP3, so there we go. So you know here, look. I just don't think, you know what, I don't think it needs all this call and response on the bass. So like, for example, I mean, just seems to be around like what? The BPM, I don't know, 160, something like that. Let's have a look. So it's like 164. There it is. So let's just remove all those response basses and stuff, and we just like bring this together. Let's see what happens here. I don't know, man. It's gone a bit DJ Clips, sort of like Tetris melody sort of vibe. I like it. There's something about it, and I'll probably speak to the guys and say like, I really do like this, but because I think it's got it's got potential in there. There's something about it, but like the other week when we played No Veg from Fibre and Nuisance, it smashed it. Like literally everybody, fucking rewind everything. So you know what I mean. We need something to go with No Veg. Right, stepping up and stepping in is the man from Stepper Cultures himself. So we've got this track from Java, and Java seems to be smashing it these days. So I remember, well, I've known Java for ages, done pretty much all the mastering on Stepper Culture, and I remember reaching out to him a couple of years ago saying, oh mate, we've got the lathe now, we can do like the lathe cuts and blah blah blah. And he started off with just doing 10 lathes, 20 lathes, 30 lathes. And I remember the day when he was like, oh, I want to do 40, I need to do represses of the previous stuff. And then we were doing 50 at a time. And now, like in the last, say, 6 months, probably more, don't know, a year, don't know, he's like, I'm going press now. So we're still doing the mastering for him, but you know, he's established the label to a level now where he can get press, and he's getting like 150 or 300 press, which is fantastic, mate, because that's what it's about, you know what I mean? So check this out. This is a real nice tune, man. So a track called Wicked and Bad by Java. This is like an early version of it. So as I say, this might not be the version that gets released. This is something that he submitted for Compound Dubs, and I says, I really do like this, mate. It needs some changes, it needs some edits, but I thought I want to share it with you lot. I want you lot to hear it first, man. You lot let me know as well your thoughts. Check this, Java. Some of that One Jeremy business. And there it is. Pure bad man business.
Quit talking and start mixing.
So just so you know, if you want to submit a track, it's pinned at the very top of the chat. A man like flipping Java just comes and just breaks it down. I really like it. There's a couple of bits I would like to have changed in this though. I think the intro's fine. Even Ride said the intro is really good because there's no messing around. And I think that's like going back to that Gundan, you know, Fibre and Nuisance. Maybe they could take a leaf out of their book because they've got like 16, 16, 16, then a drop. Whereas this is just like 16, 16, bam, you're in. And I think that works nicely on the DJ perspective. They're nice to mix, you know, straight in. So yeah, maybe on that, that's another, you know, leaf out of the book. Where they can just reduce the intro down a bit, I don't know. But the other thing was, I felt like there was a bit too much repetitiveness here. It kind of goes on for too much, this does. and then that sample opens up. So you got to think like that's the length for that, and it's kind of like the same. So something does need to switch up there, because it just kind of, you know, it's copy paste. I'm not saying like it's a bad thing, but when I was playing it, I had to look twice. Was it on loop? Do you know what I mean?
On the business.
That's nice. The other bit here, I wouldn't have the bass line. I'll just have the sample. You know what I mean? Just let the sample roll. I'd even use more of the sample here. Open it up. Because that is actually a good sample. Like, I think I've used it in an old hip hop tune years and years ago. So there is some other good parts to that track which he could potentially use further down the line. He needs to get rid of this vinyl crackle there. Don't need that, mate. And yeah, that they are the main things for me. Those three things. Needs to do something here because it gets a bit too loopage, repetitiveness. Remove the B line and potentially do some extra bit for this middle breakdown. But Rhythm's telling it as it is. You're saying Kemet is the standard. SRS is saying that he also likes the stuff from Java. This is it, mate. Java is yeah, one to watch, mate. He's smashing it. And the thing with Kemet, and again, you know, we like to be honest and everything, the next two releases they're about to do next month are wicked. Like, they're really, really good, as always. They've just done their pre-sales, so they've shut the door now on the pre-sales for the next Kemet KL11 and KL12. So if you missed out on that, you have generally missed out, because they're awesome. But again, they're unique, as in it's DJ Unique or Unique. Is it Unique or Unique? Because I always call him Unique, and he never says anything. So, but it's the way it's spelt is like Unique. Do you know what I mean? It's really weird. So yeah, Unique. But that's what I'm saying. But the way, how does he pronounce it? That's what I'm saying. Is it Unique or Unique? Either way. Intense Complex, there in the wings, you know what I mean? Like, he's there in the wings, just popped in, have a little laugh, come back again. Do you know what I mean? But it's Unique. That's what I thought, but it's just the way it's spelt is like weird. Anyway, Unique's smashing it. Put it that way. Yeah, he's another one where he's smashing it, but he's very, very loyal to Kemet. And I've even said to him, like, come on, man, just do something for Compound Dubs. And he's like, I can't, because, like, you know, I want to stay loyal to Kemet. And I was like, but what about under an alias name? And he's like, I can't. So he did do some tunes last year, that New York. And he did another one. I mean, Good as Gold's been smashing it. I think Jungle Rhythms has been smashing it. I've been playing it. It's that New York tune. And that was the only tune which Kemet said, we can't do anything with this because we don't want no backlash. Do you know what I mean? And I was thinking, what? But it was the time when I know Kemet was going through some mad time with another label trying to claim something. So I think he was just like, you know, not at this time. So anyway, that's another story. We're going to move forwards.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got... oh my days, I forgot about this one. So we got a little special for you here from Sasha Khan. So again, I don't know how this happened, right? But a mate of mine's doing this Lathe Cut. It's not out yet. We're sorting it out. He's doing a pre-sale next month, or it could be September. I'm not sure. But he had two tunes from Sasha Khan, and I was like, mate, how the hell did you get Sasha Khan to get, like, how'd you get two tunes from him for your label? Like, no disrespect to my mate or anything, because he runs a really, really cool dubstep label. So I was like, what, how have you done it? Because you run dubstep. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm doing Robin Dubs. Like, that's his label, Robin Dubs. He's doing this jungle side label. And he's like, oh, I know him really well. And I'm just like, well, you best fucking introduce me then, do you know what I mean? Yep. Okay. We got people outside, my DJs. I think we got people outside, like I don't know, knocking on the door and shit at the studio. Got the dogs barking as well. It's all kicking off. Everyone's listening in. Yeah, they are. They're fucking some intruders, mate. I'm gonna have to go and see what's happening in a minute. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So anyway, long and the short. He's got 2 tunes by Sasha Khan. I said, mate, fucking introduce me to him because like I'd love to have some tunes off him. And he sent me like 8 tunes. I was like, oh my days. So it took me about 2 weeks to like literally choose 4 tunes from him. And this is one of them. So check it out. Absolutely fucking wicked. Check it. Ron Jeremy Business.
Jungle selector.
What's up, y'all? This is Batman scooping up bass dunking with that. That's it up.
Oh my God. Back to the Ron Jeremy Business. Cecil. Bare vibes inside, mate. So he says to me not to release it in October. Because I think that's when he's coming out on Robin Dubs. I was going to put it out as Compound Dubs number 20. But I've got something special for that. We got SRS lined up as well for future releases.
Big up on the jungle selector. selector.
Trust me. Bad Man Business. I absolutely love that tune. What are we saying? What are we saying, mate? Do you know what I mean? What are we saying about that tune? So, Mr. Anchovy, welcome in, mates. Hope you're good. Am I still cutting the dubs for Dub Plate Wars winners? I mean, that was something about 2 years ago I was doing with Busy Bee, but nothing really become of it because some of the tunes that were getting sent were just not cuttable, and it was just long, mate. It was just long, so we haven't done it for a while, and I've not spoken to Busy Bee about it either. So yeah, maybe I'd need to speak to him and just sort of go, what are we doing? Because at the time we offered it, it was like, what it was all about is I said, look, I don't mind cutting them as long as you shout about compound dubs, put compound dubs on the label, and we'll offer a little discount like through Busy Bee. So if anybody wanted some cuts doing, you give them this particular code that me and Busy Bee set up, and then in a way that pays for the free cuts of the winner, if that makes sense, because but nothing ever happened. Do you know what I mean? So and now, as many of you know, we're just fucking rammed. Like, we're up to October with cuts now, so to do anything on a sponsored level is just hard work. Do you know what I mean? So especially with the cost of blanks or the cost of import going up, it's it's a bit tricky, but who knows, we might be able to sort something, as long as everything, time, money and whatever. So people, but yeah, Mr. Anchovy, I'll chat to you anyway about it, and I need to speak to Busy Bee because we still got your 2 tunes lined up for compound dubs as well. I know you've been waiting patiently. It's like everything, mate. Everything's just, life moves so quick, but certain things feel like they're at a standstill. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the patience there, Madeej. We're on the last one. So we have the man from Del Monte. He's here with a track called Lick Sound. Yeah, SRS. A man like Del Monte. And if you remember, people, the last track we played, it was no Eamon. You know, I thought it was an imposter. So it's SES. You know what I mean?
Quit talking and start mixing.
We had to, mate. Come on. When the man from Del Monte comes into place, you know what I mean? Man like SRS. And I tell you what, mate, your production just gets better and better every time. This is really nice. Rustic as well. You know what I mean, mate? Nice. SRS just fucking dropping like bird shit like each and every single time, mate. So absolute banger. Got the wheel up, you know what I mean? Everyone was feeling it. Bare bombs being dropped. So like I posted up just to remind myself, the middle breakdown. So you see here, look. Nice. Nice. And I was thinking here, just the drums on the build up. So it's sort of like, you imagine it playing, yeah? And then like, if you lost the sample, you can keep the vocal sample in there, but if you lost the main theme sample and just had the Amon, it switches to that Amon where it's going all through the flange and that madness. Like, but in a way where like, it, yeah, it, you know what I mean? And then it just comes in, mate. It kind of reminds, I can't think of what tune it is, but it reminds me of like this Formation tune where like, no, is it that though? It's kind of like, for example, you know Babylon by Dillinger, yeah? And so it's the intro, and just before it goes to the intro, it's just mad drums, and then it goes like, you know, to this day Babylon will fly. Then it drops. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I can hear there. Like that sample goes, the main theme sample, but the vocal sample and whatever can stay there. But it's just that aiming's the focus, and then it builds. I think that'd be nice. Yeah, like Mr. Anchovy says, it'll give it a nice bit of tension. Like it'll just give it a bit more before it goes. Do you know what I mean? So peeps, that is all 10 tunes today. Absolute bangers and mash. Undercover Agent style. Do you know what I mean?